dang old compressor is shut down. Well, while that's doing that, I'm gonna go film my intro real quick. Welcome back to the channel. If you can't tell, today we're putting on my Q2P exhaust cutout. I say today, but it's tonight, right? We got the truck up on the lift already. I'm sure you've seen some of that. We already started cutting away on it. I got a chance to do the intro. So anyway, once again, I'm at Gordo's Tire and Automotive. I don't know if you can see it over there. He's got this nice big old shop, and he's such a sweet guy. He lets me come in here after hours and play around every once in a while. Anyway, huge shout out to Richard at Gordo's Tire and Automotive, and also a shout out to Josh. Josh will be helping me weld it up. I can weld, and I can weld pretty good, but I'm not one for welding exhaust. It's just thin metal, and I have a hard time learning somebody else's machine, learning how to weld that thin metal all in one session. Now, if I do it every day, I get warmed up, I get used to it, I do pretty decent. I would be more comfortable, but as far as this job, I'm gonna let Josh handle it. Josh is more comfortable with welding exhaust, so but yeah, so we're gonna be putting the electric cutout in it, and stay tuned, guys, because at the end of this video I should have a nifty little trick for the QTP actuator. What I did is I bought the keyless system, and I have something for you Ram guys. Anyway, I'll show you that neat little trick. I'll throw that in as a bonus at the end. Alright guys, well, that's enough chit-chatting. We're gonna get after it, get this puppy put in. Don't make fun of my exhaust, bro. Okay? Don't even start. Right here. We're gonna put it right here.
You want it right there?
Ish. I don't know. I'm gonna take the heat gun to it.
I'm just gonna cut it on one of here and just leave that one hooked up.
No, it'd be much better if we just cut it. Hang on. How can we do this? Well, I was wanting the left bank to return into the right bank. Just no exhaust.
So cut it here.
And just put a cap. Yeah.
Yeah.
130. That's gonna be a good spot. 130, 120, right in here. The center of it, right there.
Right there?
Yeah. Yeah. Because then I have this guy I can put on, hopefully like this, without it hitting the drive shaft. Okay, dude, we'll cut the pipe, and then we'll just stick it in place and kind of try to find a home for it. I don't want it hanging down too low, because that hangs down lower, and yeah, there you go.
You can weld it however you want it, bro, like this.
Just weld it onto the side of it. I don't know why my cutout isn't working.
Right there is what it cut.
Right there, that's the edge of it. I can cut it if you want. Yep. We don't need batteries. We don't need no damn batteries. There's one thing I got to do before we put the actual cutout on. Oh, if I just had my keys with me, I wouldn't even have to go up there. That's gonna be perfecto. Oh, look at this big bastard. I'm all looking around for a light, dude. Look at this.
That's the sun, bro.
That is the sun itself. You don't have to count how many bulbs are in this one. Oh yeah, you gotta lower it down for me. You're such a sweetheart. I was trying to figure out ways of climbing it.
Need a boost?
Oh no,
we need air.
So yeah, she's already cut. So you know what the first thing is you gotta do after you cut your exhaust, right? I might be scaling up into this thing, I don't know. By the way, don't bash me for my factory modified exhaust. It is upsized on this side, and it is pretty much ready over here for long tubes, kinda, sorta, in a way. But the biggest thing was getting rid of that factory Y pipe. If anybody here owns a Ram 1500, that same year model, and wants to do performance upgrades and modifications, that little $80 piece plus what it's gonna cost you to get it installed is worth your time and money, because the factory Y pipe on these things is restrictive as shit. So if you're doing any kind of exhaust modification, I wouldn't do anything until you get rid of that guy, because you'll see it when you cut yours off. You'll see what I'm talking about. Anyway, let's see if we can't scale this thing. I ain't waiting for this compressor to air up. It is. I feel like a monkey in the zoo. Yeah. Trying to get it into this thing. We did it. Just turn away, cooker. Nope. Fuck that compressor. It's gonna be quiet. If you weren't underneath it, it's a cam. Did you say it needs a cam? God, I know. Oh man. You're at it? Yep. Oh wait, I wasn't looking. Got the dirty D in the rear there.
We'll wrap this around this.
Yeah, just wrap it around the drive shaft about 5 or 6 times, should be good. Perfect. Clean. Sweet! Yeah. All right, you ready?
Hell yeah.
Sounds all natural.
Hell yeah.
Ah. Yeah, we want to take that wire and
Run down the frame or what?
yeah, run it down the frame rail up towards the fuse box. Yeah, there you go.
I have it tied right here. We can jump across. You know, this way.
Give her a little bit of slack. That'll work. Because you know the exhaust probably gonna move a little bit. Not much, but. We cut tie wraps around here, son. We also cut fingers, so watch out. Are these all the tie wraps, zip ties, tie wraps we got?
Well, there's a few more in there.
Okay. I don't tie wrap shit often, but when I do, I tie wrap the f out of that shit.
Every 5 inches. No, there's not a lot of tie wraps.
Okay, so we're limited. I say tie wraps because work when I order them. That's what all our companies that we buy through, that's what they call them. But I've called them zip ties up until that point. Clicky bands. I'm just gonna start calling them. You got any clicky bands? What the fuck is that? Well, some people call them tie wraps, some people call them zip ties, so I just call them clicky bands. Oh, yeah, baby.
Get a wire?
I tapped her.
Yep.
Hey, what? Oh, did you cut yourself?
Yeah.
Shut up. Did you really? Blood, sweat, and no tears, because we don't cry. We're not little bitches, but blood and sweat went into this. There's the proof of the blood right there. Did you get the knife dirty, though? Knife's golden.
Huh?
The knife's not dirty. We're good. Hey, you know what's funny? You're not the first Josh that's been cut by one of my knives. Put a little bit of brake clean on her. She good. What about her?
I like it.
You like it?
No, it looks like it has a penis.
Hell yeah, this truck's got balls too.
I lost a Honda.
What Honda?
Josh race you want to leave here? I hate to tell you, bro. I tell you what, bro. I seen Josh pull out amazing.
Are you sick right now?
Yeah.
Get away from me, Corona.
Corona stuff. No, I'm not sick. I just got allergies.
Yeah, allergic to coronavirus.
That's how we shake hands in Rockport now.
Yeah.
Vanilla ice. What's up, dog? No.
Going down. Whoa. I'm just gonna stick these here for now. I just stuck them straight to the battery post, said fuck it. The old redneck way of wiring stuff up. This isn't going to be permanent. Nobody give me no shit in the comments. It's not permanent. Just doing it for tonight because we're crunched on time. Been here trying to weld the top side of this cutout for like 30 minutes to well, like 2 hours. So all I'm gonna do is attach it to these two nuts up here, call her good. Shout out to old Rex for letting me use his tools. Not really, because he didn't let me use them. I just took liberty of taking over his toolbox. Oh shit. Oh, good thing I did this because that ground wire was loose, son. You don't have to spark a wire when you connect it, but it helps. It helps. Here we go for the trick stuff. Alright guys. I'm gonna put this stuff back. This one's mine. Keep that. Bonus feature for all y'all at home. It's kind of hard to see because it's dark in here, but those guys right there, I'm trying to focus. Come on, focus! Anyway, you get the idea. The garage door buttons for your garage door opener, right? Those three guys right there are rendered useless. I don't have a garage. So, if you press this button, well, once everything else gets done, hang on. Wait for it. Okay. You press this button and you hold it, and it says channel 1 transmitting. If you hold it, give it a minute. Once it goes into programming, what you're gonna do on your remote, should have taken a minute, but it'll get there. I think you gotta count to 10 or 20 or something like that. There it is, training. Once it says training, you depress the button on your keyless fob, which I'm doing with my other finger, and you just let it sit there and say training. It says trained. Okay, so we're done with that. Now, being that this is 2 separate channels, you need 2 separate channels on your button, so you're going to depress this button. It says channel 2 transmitting, right? And you don't press the button on your keyless yet. You wait for it to say training. It's getting there. Once it says training, you're going to depress the button on your keyless. Right? By doing this, we should be able to throw the keyless away and have basically a wireless hookup between our exhaust cutout and our keyless. Well, you know what I mean, our receiver. So now what we're doing is we're mimicking the keyless. It says trained because I did this. Alright, let's see what happens. I'm going to start truck up. Alright, so the last one we did is closed. That's open. Give it a second. That's closed. It's working. It's working. Here we go. I'm going to drop the keyless right here. Boom. Open. Closed. Nice. Wow. I did not expect that to work as well as it did. Hell yeah. Well, that's it for the exhaust cutout video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Anybody that's not subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. And I guess that's it, guys. We'll catch you next time. Rep 361 Texas. We're out.
Bend